Hello everyone, we are the students of the course Introduction to Intercultural Communications. We will be presenting on Tea Market, Two Cultures. In this video, we will present the operations of the three places we visit. One, Dongmen Market, Indonesian stage, and the last one is Taipei main station lobby. We explore the food, locations, atmosphere, and the people. Each page shows how different cultures bend, adapt, and communicate with each other. Before we present as explorings, I would like to introduce the group food identity map. Me, member from Thailand, about the food habits, the lights at the men's meals, and the food has strong flavors. Dax, he is a Vietnamese, about the food habit, usually have the beef noodle as a breakfast. Sylvie, she is an Indonesian member, about the food habits. In Indonesian is similar like Thailand, usually it light is the main foods of Indonesians, and the people in Indonesia also love the spicy foods. Julian, from Switzerland, he is the vegans. Vegans has connected him with other food cultures. Him cook the Middle Easterns and the Mediterranean inspiration meals. Similarities of the food identities. Most of the members in the group from the Asians have the lights as the main components of their meals, and the flavors of the food from Asians members are quite strong. Different of food identities. The Switzerland members is the vegan, so he are the different in ingredients used for cooking, and they must be meat-free. And about the Vietnamese members, he has a beef noodle for the breakfast. Based on the group identity map, we exchange of the food culture information with the group members. It's what found that each country and each person had a different eating behavior and foods, or they may be similar, depends on belief, culture, and value.
Hello everyone, my name is Minh Đức and I'm from Vietnam. So today I would like to talk about a research center around the three sites in Taiwan that capture the diversity and urban vibrancy: Dongmen Market, Indonesian Street, and Taipei Main Station. We should begin with Dongmen Market, one of Taipei's oldest wet markets. Dongmen is very unique because of the blending of the older and the new within it, and the market is really big. We were lost of several times. However, we noticed that the market only get active I noisy around noon, probably after 11 a.m. We also found that a lot of elderly people shopping for fresh products and meat along with hip cafes and boutiques. It's not like simply a market, it's a destination. And we also visited a lot of food stalls, and I personally was amazed as I found that Dongmen Market has a wide variety of food, like from many countries like Thailand tea and also Vietnamese sticky rice too. And some not only food but clothes and souvenirs can be found as well. And then we moved to Indonesian Street. It is located not too far away from Taipei Main Station. It is a natural meeting place for Indonesian migrant workers in the long run. It is the busiest on Sundays and is filled with Indonesian street eateries, grocery stores, and service stores. We tried some food at the end of the street, and it has the Indonesian fried rice or nasi goreng. And honestly, its taste was different from fried rice in Taiwan or in Vietnam. It's much spicier and sour, but they mix well together. Well, other than the food, there are some small vendors and cafes just near the entrance, and small shops that sell fruit, clothes, and so. Last but not least is Taipei Main Station, the heart of the transportation network of the city. It is more than a train station as well. It is a business and social center. During weekends, there are a lot of people, especially Indonesian, gather as a center, or I would call it the unofficial lounge. They would usually gather there to wait or meet up with friends, or just simply enjoy the free air conditioner. But to say not entirely an Indonesian area, we saw a lot of Taiwanese people were also there as well. They interact with the Indonesian quite a lot, exchanging culture with each other. We can really feel the vibrant and lively atmosphere inside the station.
Hi, my name is Elfie, and to better understand the cultural differences, conflicts, and interactions between Indonesians and Taiwanese, we interviewed individuals from each nationality. First, we spoke with Mia, an Indonesian migrant. She said that sitting in the station lobby feels comfortable, and this is a place where she and other Indonesians can relax and meet friends. Next, we talked to Cindy, a local Taiwanese. She explained that she and her friends often gather there to play Pokemon Go. For her, it's a quick, fun meeting spot used for a short time before moving on. So, based on the interview, we can highlight a clash in our cultural values. Collectivism in Indonesia culture, where spending time together in a public space is common and valued, and individualistic in Taiwanese culture, where speed, efficiency, and order are highly valued. In conclusions, we saw that even though people share the same space, their cultural expectations can be very different. And it's in these small, everyday interactions that intercultural understanding becomes so important.
Now concerning globalization. In Dongmen Market, we saw traditional food like rice noodle soup and beef noodles served in modern spaces, with LED lighting, disposable packaging. In Indonesian Street, we tried traditional dishes, but the vendors used Mandarin and Bahasa Indonesia, and the menus reflected both languages, so both cultures. It's a space of adaptation. At Taipei Main Station, we observed how different groups used the same space in different ways. locals passing through while migrant workers relaxed and chatted, a subtle but real form of coexistence. What surprised us most is how visible yet subtle these transformations are. Globalization doesn't erase local identity, but it interacts with it. Sometimes it creates tension or separation, like in main station where cultural groups share the same space, but use it differently. Other times it creates new forms of coexistence.
Questions and insights. In the topic, you can part to list and understand what we have gained from these explorings. We are Team Fight, and this is a team member. Thank you for watching us video.